Generic greetings and welcome to One Military Camp. Today's beverage is a quite surprising tomato juice. Why tomato juice and why surprising? Well, the answer is the same. Someone was rushing around the supermarket and bought it instead of cranberry juice by accident. Either way, welcome to One Military Camp. This is a building and management game about dealing with a military facility. The idea is that we have to build this thing up. We will recruit, train, and send on missions different personnel in order to, well, win. There is a story that goes along with it, but essentially it is 4 main invaders have just taken over this island and we have to stop them. So this is the early access version. I was sent an email saying would I like to check this thing out. So it's not a sponsored video, but I did receive a key from the people involved here, and I've played for about an hour and a half, so first impressions only on this one. Either way, we have to do a couple of things. Firstly, I need to fill up on some supplies here because, well, we are right out of fuel, and that's all kinds of bad. So the idea is that basically we get some people in, so we can zoom in here and basically select them, and different people have different stats. So you've got speed, strength, intelligence, and accuracy. They may also have a trait. So this person's trait, for example, is Hawkeye. Accuracy improves 25% faster. So I am actually going to hire them as a soldier. There's also what you class as non-military personnel, so things like maintenance, cooks, medics, defense, and researchers. Let's just hire that guy there, and they'll basically stand up, spin around, and get a uniform. Let's change him over to accuracy training here. So those are assigned to a barracks. So we got a barracks over on the left-hand side here, and I've also assigned them to different areas. So this is for training here, and I've put them on the accuracy. We're going to set their goal as well, because you can set them to be a specific type of soldier. So I want to say infantry, and there we go, that has now been set. So how do we send missions? So we've got a couple of missions here. We've got mission a fistful of dollars, and we can zoom out and see that, yeah, we're almost there. We're at the gates of the city of Vasilla and managed to take it back. Then the lush territory will be ours again. So we need to set up 2 comms operators and an infantry. So comms operator, we're going to go with probably this person and that person. Obviously they do have some stats that may negatively affect it. Slow recovery, it recovers 25% slow from an injury. That's not too much of a problem. And we're going to go with, say, those ones, and it shows our battle rank is 368 and the opponent's is 150. So basically we are going to win. If it's more sort of questionable, then basically you have to train people up, you have to change the soldiers about, as well as probably managing the sort of stats as well. Okay, so a couple of things that we need to cover. As I said, we've got our main sort of entrance recruitment centre here. We've got some barracks. We've got things like this entertainment facility, which it's quite decent actually. It's got like a dartboard. It's got an area for watching TV. It's got that's like a light gun thing there. You got table tennis. You've got also pinball table, all manner of stuff in there. We've got our, it says canteen. Yeah, it's where you get all the chow, and we've got a bowling alley. With claw machines, and we've got a museum as well. Okay, we're going a bit far away from the military camp setting here, but anyway, we have all of those things, and things like, well, this is all the military stuff, like intelligence training. You got your strength training in there. You've got, where is it? Like that's the sort of cliched one that you would expect, sort of like crawling under the barbed wire, jumping through the tires and such, and we've got like an actual shooting range, which is the most military thing so far. But yeah, you've got all of these things, and that, what on earth is happening here? That person's going through, well, I'm going to say training. Yeah, they're an aviator. Basically, they're just getting spin around on the accelerator 5 million. So that's all okay. Let me go ahead and set up another mission. So there's another one here, which is it's a new frontier. We need an artillery specialist. We're going to go with those, and then 2 more others, which you can see the ranking is a little bit less, but yeah, it should be fine. We're just going to send the mission. Oh, it looks like we need more heliports. Okay, that's fine. We're already halfway through on the other mission. So we need to do a couple of things. We have, and a lot of your time will be spent looking at this left-hand side, but it's very handy. We need to try and heal up this person here because they have an injury, so they have a muscle injury. So how would we deal with that? Let's go to the building tab, and we'll check out here. We do not have, I don't think, a way to heal them. Oh, we can. We've got treats colds, that is the infirmary. We have physiotherapy, which treats muscular injuries, so that's that person there. So where am I going to place this? Well, it seems like the best place for it would be maybe in the center here, I guess, because that's when what will happen is they'll come out from this helicopter, and it means then they've got this really, really close. There is subtleties in building, as in some buildings will generate noise, and the noise can affect things. So, for example, if I call in, say, a helicopter here to replenish some of our stuff in storage, what will happen is, yeah, all of these will be like, nope, that's too much noise, and yeah, it's going to negatively affect things like morale and such. So you need to keep an eye on that one. But we're just going to put it here for now. Okay, over to building and then to the road here, and then we'll connect that up, and we need to get some staff. Specifically, I think 2 staff would be acceptable. Before I do that, however, maybe we place some housing in here as well, because we do need housing for the member of staff that go in here, and I've not made some of these premium houses. So let's place a couple of premium houses in there, and let's look at some of our potential recruits here. And I'm looking at people that have got good smarts. So this person here, and I'm going to say set them to a medic, and it does show that that is yellow, so that's what the stat we're looking for. It's going to be the physiotherapy clinic, and they're going to be in the premium house, and we'll hire them. And also, we'll go through again, and actually what is really handy is you can click on the recruitment thing, and it gives you a big list rather than going through anyone individually. We're going to get this person here, and again, we're going to say medic. We're going to have those in the premium house, but we're going to set them to the night shift. So there's 2 shifts. I think you can customize it, but you've got the day and night shift, and basically, yeah, it's hopefully an easy one to do. It's just to set it to one of those, and it's job done. Okay, so the mission is underway. We have got that person getting healed up there. What do we have to do? It is showing a building list, and I think one of them... oh, no personnel working. Yes, that's correct, because they have to walk. As I said, there is subtleties in building, because you've got buildings that will make noise, so you have to keep stuff apart. I have messed up a little bit here, and I thought, yeah, I'll put all of the barracks at one side. But that means it takes about 6 weeks to walk from there to there, so a lot of their time is spent walking to their destination rather than actually being at the location they should be. Also, actually, that's the thing, is the transport networks in the game, like jeeps that can drive around. Well, there's roads. You've got, what's that? That's training, that's health, that's defense, which, yeah, security hubs, spy surveillance towers, because I think you can be, I say attacked. There's no RTS. I think it's been made very clear that there's no like RTS battles, and it is a deliberate sort of cartoony, cutesy-ish art style. They're not going for like gore and violence and things like that. So, you know, I can understand the being the jar there. You think military, oh, it's going to be a serious type of thing. No, it's went for the more sort of evil genius, tongue-in-cheek approach, perhaps. Anyway, let's go ahead, and we can see that mission was successful. So we're going to send another mission here, and luckily, again, nice, a little bit of usability there. It's saved what we've put for our selection there. Ah, all helicopters still in use. Oh, they're still on the way back. I think they're still on the way back. Okay. Well, there's the helicopter, which lands... I actually didn't realise it was under there. That is a big... yeah, it's a big, like... sort of drop-down helipad. Let's send the helicopter out, and yeah, cool. So, we also have a couple of other missions. We've got Operation Target Garden and Operation Among High Society, and this one requires spies, so we don't have any spies. So let's see what we can do. Yes, sir. Kenneth Jones is ready to specialise, and I will specialise them in being infantry, so we'll accept that. Okay, let's go ahead, and we're going to unlock some spies. So over to the tech tree, and we want to get, there's a tank driver specialization, there's spies, and it splits off into things like Juggernaut, you got snipers, commandos, hackers, chemists, desert soldiers, drivers. You'd think driver would be before tank. Navy commander, snow trooper, instructors, and finally super soldiers. But what we don't have is, like, you know, space. So, yeah, we don't have like space soldiers. Yeah. Okay, spy specialization. We will pick that up there, and I mean, I also will, I think, use our points here in getting, I think, the intelligence training level 2, because I haven't got that. So this is now being upgraded. Oh, no, sorry, now it's being upgraded. We'll accept that. So, oh yeah, it actually does physically change by the look of it. That's good. So now we can go through that a bit quicker. So let's have a quick look at our buildings here and training, and we want to go for spy. And again, this does generate a tiny bit of noise, but nothing to be like overly dramatic about, to be honest. I mean, I would like it ideally a bit closer, but it is what it is. I'm going to place it there and just accept that I'm probably going to end up redoing this. So that is now in, and we have to get some people on that. In fact, we need 2 spies, so ideally need a couple extra. But let's see who we can recruit. Actually, should we recruit from scratch, and then we'll get the whole process really? Do we need to? Let's have a look at our list here. We have aviators. We have we just got some generalists? We got. Where is it? We've got 5 infantry soldiers, 1 artillery soldier. Oh, that's just here at this stage. So we've got 4 comms operators, and we only need the 2. So let's cross train some of these guys. So I'm going to get someone that's decent in. What do you need? You need both. Let's check this comms officer. You need both for the spy, a stat of 70 for speed. So I'm going to select that and change that over to speed training. And then this person who's also comms up, I'm going to change it to speed training and set the goal as that as well. Oh, actually, no, they're not even good enough in sadly, the intelligence training, but I'll put them on intelligence training first, and to sort of replenish the supply. Horrible term, I know. We're going to go with a soldier, and we're going to go with another soldier. I'll put them on daytime ones, and there we go. So we've got all their training underway. So that means we're going to replenish the guys here for the comms, and we'll hopefully have the spies. But we've also got another target as well. So Operation Target Garden. Pleased to meet you, officer. Dakota Smith, Mayor of Crystalwood. I'm writing you because our situation is desperate. Gentine Roosevelt has stripped down our town with Baron of Flowers, which has caused significant damage to our environment. And our mission, if we choose to accept it, is to literally, maintenance specialist, upgrade the gardens and parks. I mean, yeah, it's it's a specific type of training and mission and theme that this is got going. Oh, look at that! That premium house it's too much noise. So why is that? Is it because the helicopter's been buzzing back and forward, or is it because of this? It is potentially that. Okay, what I'll do... Oh, no. It's actually probably the infantry specialization, as people are... Yep. Yeah. Are they using a... Yeah, they're using what appears to be a DMR against clays hitting into a wooden board. I would not like to be a maintenance worker on that roof. Alright, what we're going to do is we are going to demolish that one. And obviously we only did that to show that the demolition function exists. And we will get in probably another one of these private houses. See, that doesn't generate much noise. That we could probably put a private house in. Yeah, we could put a private house. You know what? I'm just going to put in a small private house there, and we will assign who is unassigned that person there. Okay, we should be okay now. No personnel in that maintenance building. Really? I thought we had all of the people, or is it because I've done that? Let me turn that off. So unpause it. See if they get on with it.
Yes, sir.
So that person is getting trained in Sprinter. Training goal not set. Well, we want them for comms, I believe. There we go. And oh, it's too loud here as well. Is it this generating noise? I didn't think that generates much noise, but apparently it does. Okay, I mean we could remove those, but whatever, it's fine. They'll have to put up and shut up, I guess. These are all assigned. Do we need another maintenance personnel? How many do we have? We have 3 maintenance staff. Oh, mission is complete.
Just another victory.
Another victory for... We've taken control of the grain fields. Let's go for this mission to plant some flowers. And it would be nice if it told you what shifts they work here. Oh, we'll just have to wait a little bit of time for that helicopter to come back. There it is. And we will transfer the workers. Got another mission. Sausage and trenches. Well, seems we made them nervous. They've mobilised the troops, forcing the civilian population to build makeshift defences. So rescue the civilians by building tanks, I think. The the takeaway of that was. Alright, we'll do maintenance first, because we do need to hire another maintenance person. What is required for maintenance? Maintenance is strength. So the strongest person in this list will get the job. Rachel, welcome to maintenance in the daytime. And you're going to go for maintenance building 1. It's actually in... Oh, it's still in the daytime. Higher. I think, yeah, it's still in the daytime. This is, like I said, day and night. Not that not that you'd see on here. Right, so that person... Oh, our mission's done. Another success. And we need to get tanks. So, can we get some tanks? I think it is possible. So, over to here, and looks like tank driver specialization is... Yes, we need 450 points total, I think it was, and we got 100, yeah, 450 points. Maybe we shouldn't have spent points upgrading this, but hey-ho, it matters not. Buildings do have a... I was going to say durability, essentially. You have to perform maintenance on them. Oh, yeah, it actually is getting darker. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. We also have a power grid as well. It's actually on 85%, so I may want to just upgrade that. It looks like you can upgrade it to solar panels, wind turbines, and a big battery. We're just going to use this thing, which is just big generators. We'll place that there, and it's handy that you can just connect it up to the grid, and it just shares across the board, which I think is nice. So we do have 2 people here, and yeah, I did place them both on the same shift, so you can work at night time now, and that should hopefully fix the problem. How we're doing for training, I think, well, hopefully we'll be alright. Again, some of the soldiers, our military personnel rather, are just going to be hanging around, chilling out, go and get some chow, get some grub, whatever you like to call it. Some will obviously be sleeping. It just depends on what cycle they're on. So over to here, and we can see that this person is... We have a set goal, and that is the training goal for the comms operator. They're almost there, actually. They are almost there. How are we doing for resources? We're doing okay for the ammo stores around here. These buildings above there, it'll show you what they use. So this uses ammunition. We've got an ammo warehouse there, an ammo warehouse there. All of these use ammunition. And... Interesting. Yep, that's definitely how training works. Let's go ahead, and Emma here, who has... Oh, she is able to specialise into, straight away, our comms. You know, we have 5 comms people. Fair enough. Where do we need to go from here, then? I'd like an area. I mean, this is a fairly big map. I mean... You can see how far it goes, yeah. This is, I should point out, just the campaign, which is the only thing you can get at this stage. I think they are looking at free play mode as well. Yeah, that's obviously a part of the early access stuff, though. So everything is okay, just saying on the left-hand side. We are almost rank 3. These houses, we do need to sort them out, but... Yeah, I think we'll end up shifting them later on. I think what's most likely going to happen now that I've got a lot of the basics down, probably was going to continue on, maybe delete a big section and move it away, or maybe even just start from scratch. I have not yet decided. Anyway, we've got this guy training in strength who's maxed out on strength. Wow, okay. So their set goal is just to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on, I'll put them on speed training, just because we might as well. Because even though their goal is, yeah, even though the goal is different, I think it would be nice to have, like, you know, an aviator and stuff. And we can get people in to replace them without any great difficulty. In fact, let's just do that now. So someone who was strong. So we're going to put them on strength training and the barracks, and hiya. There we go. But obviously we don't want people hanging around doing nothing, because that just will cost us far too much in the long run. We've got 29 personnel out of 100. It says population there.
Yes, sir.
There's someone coming down who's doing strength training. Set the goal of artillery. And obviously you've got the hierarchy as well. So how are they getting on? Yeah, they're leveling up in that one. They're doing comms, I believe. Yeah, they're doing comms. So they're working on this comms station. And they are actually set as... They're actually set as the comms. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So who do we have set then? Where are they when it comes to... we'll have to sec our soldiers here. So we've got aviators. It was... Hopefully, is everything in alphabetical order? It is in alphabetical order. Soldiers. Research staff, medic staff. Comms operators. So comms is maxed out there. So what I'll do, they're still on speed training, that's fine. We've got, their goal is definitely set to, yeah, the currently is that, but the training goal is spy.
Yes, sir.
This person, same thing. This person is in comms, and they're on 69, but they are just chilling out because again their schedule is such that they are currently chilling out playing, I think it was a bit of the pinball there. Oh yeah, it is a light gun. I wonder if someone's going to go full Forrest Gump with this table tennis table. Oh yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so we're coming close to the end of the night cycle and training. So Angela is ready to specialize, and that didn't take long for them to get to their comms. Sorry, artillery. And it's improving intelligence, it says, but I'm just going to go for more strength. Just increase strength to 100, and then we'll go from there. Let's do a little bit more building because I'm running out of space. I think we'll get another barracks, so we'll just rotate that around. And what I'm going to do is have a road across here, and then in between these, what I'll do is put some of the better housing. So one thing that is curious is this here. When we place that, it says, oh, those going to be hit by noise. It's because of these things, the food warehouse. And basically, if you have a helicopter come along, it's going to make noise. So it's not actually a problem for that one bit. It isn't a problem. It's just it will be fine. It'll be totally fine. So I could move these over. We shall see. Is there anything we can do on the main map? We have, yeah, top bun. As you liberate, you get different options for, like, we've got options there for ordering disinfectants and such. So do we need one of those for... Ah, we do! For this. So I do actually need a stockpile. So let's do that. And we'll go for medical supplies. We're going to place it there. And naturally we will order for that some medical supplies. Actually, we can change it, but we've only got one. It's called one sanitary camp. And I will just max out all of the medical supplies. I don't want to be running out. So there we go.
Yes,
Denzel can be... Oh, we can specialize into, finally, our aviator. So they're now an aviator. Nice. So, increased experience in aviator. I don't know for the advanced ones after that, if we look at our research, whether or not we can get... Yeah, whether or not they need a higher level than the 70 that they need to get there. I'm also realising that we're only doing... Are we only doing research in... We're not doing research. Who's assigned? Those are assigned to research in the daytime. Let's get another scientist to work in the night time. And I'm going to guesstimate, perhaps wrongly, that it is intelligence for science. So there's one 29, 28, 10. There, we'll go for that one. So we want a scientist. Yes, it is in yellow. And that's going to be a nighttime job. And we'll start that. So there we go. Maintenance building here is... Currently we've only got... Oh yeah, we're out of stuff here. Let me buy some ammo. Yeah, we're actually out of personnel. How many maintenance do we have? One quick check here. 3 maintenance. Night, night. So we need another maintenance person in the day. Maintenance, day, and... premium housing. You can assign the barracks, but I don't think they can even go there.
Yes, sir.
I really don't think so. So training goal is complete here for that, yeah, because they're onto that one, so they're on to 75, so we need to switch those over to speed training. Canteen is no supplies as well. Well, it definitely does, it's just taking a while. So the reason that's ran out is because we've got food, but because we hadn't got a day shift maintenance operator, yeah, there's nothing to cook. Yes, they're now. You can see it's now getting delivered and placed in there. So research points is going up, which is pretty handy. We're definitely working towards the Among High Society spy job here. We can assign some people, so we'll assign... Actually, I'm not going to assign people because out of the 5 comms operators, at least 2 of them are probably going to move over to spies. So that's why we probably don't want to be doing that. A building list. We are getting, yeah, these 2 alerts here. Do we have an opera? Yeah, we do have someone assigned to that one. It's probably best that I just remove those, just to stop the noise indicator. I mean, you'd expect a bit of noise on a military camp, right? How we're doing for Lecky? We're doing fine. That's all okay. Medical supplies are good. Food over here is, yeah, we need to fill that back up. And again, I'm just going to pretty much max it out. And there we go. I don't think there's any other we can get. It's top bun. No, it's just top bun. Yeah, there we go. Let's build some more housing. Can't build it around there, but I can build it there. That's fine. Then a small one will just go in there. It's fine. And we'll probably have them just going around that rock and make it a feature. Research options. We're on 403. So if I check that out, we need 450. The other options are for, yeah, psychological therapy. We've got sleep clinic and motivational therapy. Fair enough. This person here, they don't have a goal. Well, I'm going to say spy, because they're already pretty good.
Understood.
Yeah, they're already pretty good at some stuff there. And in a second, we're going to look at building the tank school, which I think we'll put again in this corner over here. Bit far out the way. There we go. Also, we've got someone ready to specialise. Specialise in a spy. Let's see what they look like. Yep. Proper dark glasses, fedora, job done. Right, that is the spy training. And there's the spy training. It's laser grids. And is that a lie detector or something? Maybe a wiretap? It is a lie detector. That's maybe the wiretap. Right. Oh, and like we had some circuits over there. So we have one of the required spies for the mission. Let's go ahead, pick up tank school, and we're going to place that in. So it's military. There's the tank school. As one might imagine, it's quite large. I'm going to place it in this corner because it sits there relatively fine, so that can come along and down. We want to have in a, where is it, power, because is that out of power? It's not out of power actually. So what have we got? We've got these tracked vehicles, very small tankette there, and minefields, because of course minefields. So we do need to move some people over. What I'm going to do is, because it only requires 2 of the 5 total soldiers that we've got, we're going to check out our soldiers and anyone with good, is it strength? It is good strength. It is good strength, and we'll say you.
Yes, sir.
Your new goal is to be a tank driver, and you're going to go into strength training,
Yes, sir.
and you are going to do the similar thing. And so set goal, change the training to strength. There we go. Alright, how are we getting on with the last remaining spy? There is Isabella training in strength, even though they are completely maxed out in it. So I'm going to change them over to, might just do accuracy. And again, set their goal to that one. And we can have more of the advanced stuff. There are, as I said, other recreational buildings you can get, and also some other decor stuff as well. So you've got, you know, things like barbed wire and flagpoles and statues and gate guardians, things like that. Lighting, you've got like big park type things as well, which is a curious one for this, but it is after all the aim they're going for the game, so you can make something like that in a lovely sort of recreational area for people on base. There's a round park there with our flag flying high. Ready to specialize, accept, and we now have, if we check this out, the ability to get
Understood.
this mission running and start the mission. So, there's the mission. Mission in progress. It's going to take a little bit of time to do that, but hopefully we'll be alright. Let's go ahead and recruit some more people. It's going to be, yeah, soldiers in the barracks, create, and they're going to be assigned to one of these barracks on the left.
Yes, sir.
Training goal for them will be comms operators. Probably want some more explosive engineers as well. So, explosive engineers, hire. Apparently quite hyped to be here. Set goal, explosive engineers. Yeah, and there we are. How we're doing for that mission? It's getting there. It's getting there. Going to get another artillery personnel, which would be strength and higher.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And set their goal as artillery. And do we need any more? I'm not sure. Oh, definitely out of supplies though. Can we change? No, it's just gas. It is just gas. We'll max that out. We are getting a bit low on funds though. Oh yeah, people are not happy about that helicopter. Coming about. Let's have a quick look. That's all right. Got people. We can't do that one. No, can't do that one just yet. We need our tank crews in order to do that. And you do get a steady supply of recruits. Oh,
Yes, sir.
looks like specialization. Is that spy?
Yes, sir.
Yep, there's spies. So we now have more spies than we need for this mission anyway, but which is now hopefully complete. Yeah.
Victory, squad. Go take
Alright,
some
Harvest
rest and
Dance
get ready
of
for
Little
the next
Woods, great
mission.
festivals coming up. Never missed a single one in my youth. That record is even more spectacular than my military career, but that's another story. Yeah, infiltrate the festival and get some juicy information. Mission accomplished. It's give us some it's give us a reward, but we have sadly had, is that them perish or are they just wounded? Is the question. No, they're actually, we've lost that person. Oh, that's suboptimal. But I mean, we do have a steady supply of recruits. We can just keep recruiting. It'll be fine. Can you set up their specialization when you first hire them? Possibly, but I can't see. You can put them in the main building, and you can put them in the accommodation building, and you can set their shifts hired as a private. But I don't think you can set their. I don't think you set their specialization. No, you have to wait until you've got them and then set it. Or maybe there's just something missing, most likely. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it there for now. That has been a bit of one military camp. Overall, first impressions are positive. It's very functional, not received any problems, bugs, or issues, really. I do like the base building. I quite enjoy the management side of things, like having to work out all of the ammo and getting all the supplies in and things like that. It is micro-heavy, so if that's not your thing, then you may have a bit of an issue when it comes to swapping the recruits around to different training regimes and goals, etc. I don't see that getting any better in the future, but again, there might be other things where you can automate stuff later on, and obviously it is in early access, so we have to take all that into account. And I think the main sticking point for some will be its theme. I think it's a very fair thing to ask for, doing a light-hearted take on this sort of thing, and that. But when I think military, I don't generally think of some of the stuff we're doing here, like going and planting flowers and stuff like that. I know that's what the game's aiming for, but it does have a little bit of a sticking point there for some, I feel. I'm not too bothered, but I would like to see more of like the sort of fighting side of it. I know they're not going to do any sort of battle system or anything like that, which I can understand why they're not doing, but at the same time feels like something extra is required. But again, early first impressions on this one, like I say, after about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours worth of play, and indeed early access, so who knows what happens in the future. Either way, if you like what you see, then by all means feel free to check the link out in the description, comment in the comments as always, and thanks so much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.